James with TierneyEducation.com with a quick video on a common confusion. What happens to the labor force participation rate when someone looking for a job ends up finding one? So let's talk about that a little bit. If somebody is looking for a job, right, we would consider this person unemployed. And then when someone finds one, we would say they're employed. So how do these two things, going from unemployed to employed, change my labor force participation rate? Let's have a look. I know my labor force participation rate is equal to my labor force over the working age population times 100. And if you need a review of that, there will be a link up here to a video that calculates some other stuff. But what do we know about the labor force, right? The labor force is the employed plus the unemployed. Again, you can use this video up here if you need a review of those equations. So if I can take this labor force and plug it in here, I know my labor force participation rate is equal to the employed plus the unemployed over the working age population times 100. So if I have someone that goes from being unemployed and now is employed, they're just moving from one part in the numerator to the other. So how does the labor force participation rate change when this stuff changes up here? Well, it does not change. The only way that we would see any sort of change in the labor force participation rate is if either the labor force as a whole or the working age population as a whole changes. In this situation, which is a pretty common situation that a professor will throw at you in an introductory macroeconomics class, we're just moving from unemployed to employed. So the labor force isn't changing, the working age population isn't changing, and therefore the labor force participation rate is not changing. If you have a question on a homework or a quiz that you're stuck on, let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to make a quick tutorial video for it. Again, my name is James with Tierney Education. You can head on over to TierneyEducation.com, sign up for a free consultation for private tutoring, and as always, please subscribe and like the video so more people can learn economics.